Hey everybody, welcome to Morgan's Vaping Reviews. Jay as usual, and Mike's right here.
Hey, how you doing? We're just doing these all, like we're both busy and we don't always have the time, so I'll do the odd one at my house or I'll go to Ken's place and do one, and sometimes I'll come here and we're doing about 6 of them tonight, 6 or 7, and then I'll just upload them as we go. Now, tonight I'm doing a hardware review, which it's not my thing, so I'm not going to lie to you and pretend it is. If you're looking for the best hardware review, press stop now, because you're not going to find it here. I'm not going to do up close pictures and, you know, and have a little mat where you could focus on what I'm doing and you can see every crevice of my hand we're not going to do that. We're going to talk about our overall experience with the unit and whether we like it or not. If you want to see up close pictures, just go to Google Images and you can see them there.
FishBone Plus, they have it everywhere.
Yeah. So what we're doing tonight, it's hold on one second.
They have it at Flamingo Vape here in the city.
Not only do they have it at Flamingo Vape, but Flamingo Vape
were gracious enough to
actually
give this to us.
Here,
Please.
and you can just pause it right now, so you could. That's their contact info. Flamingo Vape actually gave me this for a review, which was super nice of them. And it is the FishBone Plus. And right here it says purer than purer. Like that's, I want to get to that in a minute. That's why I mentioned that.
And it's like really, I guess like their whole ploy behind this is that it's a flavor addy. Mm-hmm. And good flavor, because it's glass. Glass is supposed to give you better flavor. Now the last one, they had problems because of its bottom airflow, and it leaked all over the place. It was much like the Kennedy too, so people said it was just a clone. So they went this way this time. They very similar deck to the Velocity on it here. I'll just throw that up. You guys can.
They're not going to see that,
zoom in that much if you want. But it's a Velocity style deck. Instead of grub screws though, it does have the Phillips screw head, which I like. And it has a ceramic deck, which is kind of neat too. They're saying that that's supposed to be better for the flavor too.
I checked out their website and they're saying the ceramic deck, not only does it heat reduction, but it gives you a better flavor, is what they're saying. Whether that's the case or not, we'll get to that in a minute.
Now, one of the downsides I seen right away was we smacked the build on fast for the review because he had lent it to a buddy, and buddy, he used it.
He broke the glass.
I'm sure he used it. Buddy, you did a good job.
Thanks a lot, Zach, you little bastard. I'm just teasing you. Yeah, so now I lent it to a buddy. He only had it for a few days and the glass broke.
But it does come with a spare glass.
But so the thing is, it broke straight down.
On both sides.
On both sides, and I don't think it's because he dropped it. This could have...
It broke right because of this being on there. That's what I think. That's my theory.
My theory might be, I don't know, that now that the cold weather is coming.
Yeah, that too.
A lot of people are leaving their tanks at home now as it gets colder, and they're using their dripping devices. But this RDA, by adding the glass, you're now in that family where when you go from cold to hot, this could happen. All right, sorry, go on.
And so when I was building it, I put this back in when I was putting the top cap, because it screws into the top cap. If you buy this, you'll notice that, but it screws out. So I took it out for the review so that we could just do a quick review. I don't know how much it's going to really change anything anyways.
Here, let me show them exactly what you mean. I'm just going to walk around because it's my biggest pet peeve with it.
Yeah.
In today's world, people are using pretty sick builds. Clapton wire.
Claptons. I mean, different variations of it. Like twisted.
Yeah,
parallels.
And it's gotten to the point now you need the room, and that's why the Velocity and the postless ones are so popular.
Yeah.
But this one here, they've added so much whistles and bells to it. Yep. They've taken away the practicality of it. Let me just get up close 1 second. I don't know if you can see here, but when you put this on, this has to fit over. It's a sleeve. It has to fit over. These little metal things have to fit over. If you have a thick wire, it won't fit back on. So you're fucked.
Yeah.
So what you have to do...
And that was just a quick 22 gauge build. It's a lower build, but I wanted to see how it did with a lower build for flavor.
Here's the thing. This spins on here.
Yeah.
Okay, so... And then put the glass on. There. So it's like this, and then you go to put it on, and it won't go over. Not because the wire's actually in the way of the tank or anything like that, or the glass, I mean, it's because that middle sleeve gets caught on the screws. Because if the screws aren't in far enough...
Oh, it's catching on the screws.
They catch on the screws, yeah. And then you can't close it. So then you have to take this off. This is like a splash guard, by the way. So you have to take it off.
I think it's supposed to help condense the flavor a bit, but I don't see how
It
it's
kind
going to
of
make that
funnels
big.
the flavor,
Yeah.
but
I don't see how it's going to make that big of a difference. Like,
you basically have to take it off in order to put it on if you have a decent build.
and like, we're using the next juice we're reviewing on here. It's the Juice Punk stuff. And it's clearly a key line. It's got flavor. I can tell what the flavor is. But I mean, I could do that with my twisted messes too, so. Oh, it's not firing.
Not fire. Oh, there we go.
That noise it makes in that condenser too, I don't like that noise.
Yeah, well, there's a few more things I want to say about it. I don't dislike it, by the way.
No, I like it.
I think it's a neat little unit, but they've gotten so gimmicky, it actually took a step back, and here's why. If you, like some people over drip, and I do. If you over drip, and if this, I've been using this fucking thing for almost a month, so I know what I'm talking about. If you over drip, and if there's too much juice in it, and you're taking a drag, and your finger touches that side wall, you're gonna fucking burn yourself. Because that juice gets red hot, and the glass is no insulation between your skin and red hot juice. So if you over drip and you touch the wall, you're gonna burn your fucking hand. Secondly, if you don't use a little starter kind of coil, and if you have a Clapton coil and shit like that, those screws won't recess in enough. So you're not able to use the little splash guard kind of whatever thing there is. So you have to take that off. Third, it's got top airflow, which is not adjustable. It does have a lot of airflow, it's just not adjustable. So if you want more, you're shit out of luck, you're not gonna get more. You're not able to switch your drip tip, that's permanently on there, so you can't. So for some people that might be a con, it's a decent drip tip, but the way I see it, it's a good RDA, but they did get too gimmicky, and by doing so, they kind of lost a little bit of practicality. So if I had tried this from a friend, would I go buy one? No, I wouldn't. Here you go.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd buy this for personal use.
Like, I don't dislike it, but it's not good enough, I wouldn't buy it.
No, it's not enough for me. Like, I mean, this is my favorite flavor Addy. This is the Dead Mods Pyrex top one. Just a basic RDA, but with a glass top.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It's good flavor. I can't complain. So I already got that. I don't really need this. But this is nice looking if you're looking for something for flavor with a good look to it. I'd say go for this. They have it in black too.
They have it in black, brass, and stainless steel. It's like, it's got 3 O-rings on the bottom, 2 on the top. It's very solid. You could hold it like this. It won't slide off. It's well made. It's just they've added so much stuff. I think just for the sake of...
It's almost too much.
Yeah. It's like, I think they added that shit just for the sake of having something that looks different. So when you walk in that vape shop, what's that? And then you buy that. They've added so much stuff to it. You've got your little inside sleeve with the nice logo, which you have to take off if you have a large build. You know, it's a well-made unit, but they've added so much stuff. To me, it's more gimmicky than it is practical.
Yeah.
But it doesn't... Oh, and as far as the flavor, they say that you get a more pure kind of taste by having the
The glass and the ceramic.
And the ceramic bed. No, I think if you have good juice, you have good juice. If you have bad juice, like, you have bad juice.
Yeah, it's gonna taste like shit either way. This ain't gonna make it taste better.
No, I vaped the Rocket Man for like 3 days straight in this. I vaped it for 2-3 days straight in the Velocity. It tasted the same in both.
And if you guys are really
it comes down to your build and your cotton. Sorry, go ahead.
If you guys are really that interested in seeing the deck and stuff and what it's really all about, check out. I think JTG did a review on Convicted about it too. So check that out. I mean, it's a Velocity deck with a ceramic inlay.
Well, yeah, we're not doing an unboxing either. I think that's so stupid, eh? The unboxing. Big close-up of the guy opening the box.
This didn't even come in a box.
You know.
It came in a shipping box, but it came with it came in bubble wrap, and then they come in like little pouches.
Wow, you're making the video about that again.
Yeah.
With the FishBone Plus.
I know, we're done.
Okay.
I'd probably buy one for the wifey, that's about it.
That's why I'm back and forth on it. It's not a bad unit, but at the same time, oh, you know what? Let's put it this way. If you know what you're doing and you bought this, you'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
If you're new to doing your own builds and you bought this, you'd get pissed off. Because if you don't do the build right, I'm not saying the build comes out too far so you can't get it over. I'm saying even if the build's built within the deck, within the parameters of the deck, you're still shit out of luck if you can't get the wires in far enough. Because of the way that slides over where the wires, where the screws are. So the bottom line is, it's a well-made unit with a lot of gimmicks that take away the ease of use, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Practicality. The fucking glass gets red hot. The drip tip gets red hot. So
there you have it.
It's okay, but I wouldn't buy one. Have a good night.
Have a good night, guys.